Optics is an enabling, enhancing, and emerging science or engineering discipline. Enabling in the sense that certain optical systems allow us to do things we normally could not do without them. Enhancing in the sense that optics improves existing functionality, and emerging in the sense that the field itself is constantly developing as well as developing other opportunities in other fields. For example, an automotive headlamp allows us to drive our cars at night. Our remote controls allow us to change our television channels from the comfort of our couches. Optical engineering software enables engineers to design these optical systems and evaluate or analyze their performance in a software-computer environment before making the actual physical system. The ability to conceptually design, optimize, evaluate optical system performance in a software-computer environment in a way that emulates real-world performance is virtual prototyping. Virtual prototyping increases productivity by saving time and money, allows vast exploration of solution space, enabling leaps in innovation, and permits design and analysis of systems deployed to inaccessible locations. Why not use experimental prototyping in the laboratory? Because design by experimental prototyping is simply not temporally or financially cost-effective. Historically, this is how many optical products were created. Design was developed, turned into an experimental prototype, evaluated, and changed to accommodate performance enhancements, many times by best guess. This methodology worked in the past when time-to-market product development was not as important as it is today, and labor costs as well as prototyping costs were cheap. Also, computer costs were high and accurate simulation software was unavailable to engineers. However, now, simulation or virtual prototyping allows engineers to explore vast design spaces accurately and efficiently without having to resort to experimental prototypes, which today, interestingly, are primarily used to validate the software designs. So, what exactly is ASAP? ASAP is Breault Research Organization's Advanced Systems Analysis Program. ASAP is an optical engineering software toolkit that allows engineers to do design and analysis of an incredible variety of optical and optomechanical systems. ASAP enables virtual prototyping of optical systems before they are made into physical products. A common industry-bred market misconception is that ASAP is strictly a stray light analysis or illumination design tool. This could not be further from the truth. The fact is that ASAP is an optical engineering program that allows engineers to design for manufacturing by giving them tools to do conceptual design, engineering design, including automated design with the suite of local and global optimization capabilities, sensitivity and tolerance analysis, and much more. ASAP is a geometric, non-sequential ray tracing program that can model both imaging and non-imaging optical systems as well as coherent and incoherent sources of radiation. This is an important point because every optical system is composed of imaging and non-imaging subsystems operating with either coherent and/or coherent sources of radiation. ASAP is a geometric ray tracer in the sense that we simulate the propagation of radiation or light in an optical system by the laws of geometrical optics. Light is simulated as a ray, which is a line or vector in 3 space. The ray trace requires propagating the ray to a physical object, intersecting that object, and then transforming the ray properties according to the laws of optics. Actually, most people have done ray intersection calculations without even knowing it. The ray intersection is nothing more than intersecting a mathematical line with, for example, a plane in space. This is equivalent to finding the roots that simultaneously solve both equations. ASAP is inherently a non-sequential ray tracer. In fact, ASAP was the first commercially available inherently non-sequential ray tracing program. But what exactly does this mean? Many optical design programs force you to enter your optical system model elements in the exact order in which light will intersect them. In reality, no optical system behaves this way. Light does not necessarily propagate from the source to the first surface you define in your model to the second surface, and so on. ASAP simulates light propagation as it realistically occurs in the optical system. When rays are on an object, ASAP is intelligently looking to propagate them to the next object they would intersect in reality irrespective of that object's order in the model. And it does this with unmatched speed and accuracy. ASAP's ray tracing engine has been significantly enhanced to include the effects of physical or wave optics through its powerful Gaussian beam superposition technique in the bulk and in the wave-guided regimes with its finite difference beam propagation method. One can even go seamlessly between the two techniques. ASAP's physical optics technique is substantially enhanced to include the effects of coherence, polarization, amplitude, and phase, which are the fundamental characteristics needed to properly simulate physical optics phenomena. Although ASAP has had optimization capabilities since 1993, recently they have been significantly enhanced with a suite of local and global optimization routines, which allow optical engineers to automate their design processes and explore vastly larger solution spaces much more efficiently. So, who uses ASAP? Basically, anyone doing optics, optical engineering, design, and/or analysis can use ASAP. In a general sense, optics is a discipline of physics. Physics is the study of the interaction of energy and matter. Optics is the study of, and I might add, the engineering of the interaction of electromagnetic energy and optical materials. Consequently, anyone concerned with these types of interactions, from the X-ray to the microwave, potentially would use ASAP to design or simulate their system, provided the interaction can be described by the laws of geometrical and physical optics. Geometrical and physical optics describe the behavior of light-matter interactions, but not the nature of these interactions under certain mathematical conditions. Therefore, ASAP is used by the world's top laboratories, universities, and corporations, as well as the single consultant to turn creative visions of optical systems into proven designs. Optical engineers, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and product designers with a background in optics in over 35 countries rely on ASAP to validate designs and support smooth transitions to manufacturing. Their applications include automotive lighting, architectural lighting, display and specialty lighting, biooptics, aerospace, and defense, to name a few. I have been using ASAP since approximately 1985. I was one of the original beta testers or first adopters or users of the software. Since then, I've used ASAP in over 100 contract engineering jobs in applications as diverse as aerospace, automotive, biooptics, computer engineering, displays, and education. In fact, a good portion of geometrical and physical optics actually can be taught with ASAP. Some of the specific device types I have modeled include automotive headlamps, backlighting systems, cat-adaptic systems, displays, environmental sensors, fiber optics, gas lasers, high-definition rear projection TVs, incandescent lamps, jittering systems, Kohler illumination systems, lithography systems, machine vision systems, night vision goggles, an observatory, projection systems, quarter wave plates, rooms for architectural lighting, solid-state lasers, telescopes, UV curing systems, varifocal lenses, WDM systems, X-ray telescopes, YAG lasers, and zoom lenses. How does ASAP differ from other optical analysis tools? ASAP is an optical engineering tool that includes automated design, that is, a general optimization capability, and analysis features, whereas most other programs in the industry of its type have only analysis capabilities. It is a tool with flexibility, depth, and accuracy. Flexibility in terms of the types of problems ASAP can help engineers solve and the way engineers interface with the software. ASAP is a versatile enough toolkit that engineers can use to solve application-specific problems and still have plenty of features left over to tackle a wider range of general problems. Flexibility to communicate with the code via its simple-to-use spreadsheet builder or its powerful macro language, where ASAP is essentially an optical programming language. Depth in terms of the modeling detail that can be brought to bear on a wide variety of problems. Depth that accommodates the minimum amount of data needed to start a design or analysis to excruciating detail of the geometry, optical properties, or source characteristics needed to finish that design. Accuracy in terms of its proven ability to produce results with incredible fidelity. In other aspects, it is difficult sometimes to see how ASAP is different from other codes, since so many other codes copy ASAP's features and capabilities. ASAP is the standard everybody uses for comparison, and this continually reminds us of our need to determine and evaluate our customers' requirements as opposed to just outsmarting our competition. ASAP is better than the competition, but then again I might be biased. Not because I am CEO of Breault, but because I have used the code for decades, and I still use it to solve incredibly difficult and challenging problems. But more fundamentally, it is not just that ASAP is a better software product, it is how it is a better solution because of the entire package we offer as a premier solution provider. We are not just selling a software product, we are building a customer relationship by enabling our customers to solve their problems within the framework of the premier solutions we provide. The word premier has been tossed about vicariously in our industry. The definition of premier is that which is first in status or importance, and the first to occur or exist. Well, ASAP was the first of its kind to exist in the commercial marketplace. So, now you might be thinking, Breault sees ASAP as the first in status or importance. Well, you would be mistaken. Although ASAP is seen as the industry standard or premier optical engineering software package, something our customers have bestowed upon us, we at Breault see our customers as premier. That is, first in status or importance. Because of this, we have structured ASAP to be a premier solution for our customers. A premier solution provider is a firm on the cutting edge of technology development that provides extensive support, documentation, and education to its customers. This is the firm that innovates. Contrast this to firms which compete in the lower end and need to excel in copying the products introduced by the premier segment, to focus on customer convenience and to maximize operational efficiency that permits them to charge the lowest market price. That is the firm that imitates. What does Breault do to be a premier solution provider? We have a product development staff of 10 software engineers, not including more than a dozen additional domain experts. Our development is entirely built around customer-centric requirements. We follow CMMI Level 4 industry standard processes. We have a quality staff dedicated entirely to software testing, and we have a technical service staff comprised mostly of PhD engineers whose ISO same-day inquiry resolution metric is greater than 90%. In fact, we regularly exceed 98%. We offer introductory, advanced, and custom training at our Tucson facility, worldwide, as well as on-site. We offer extensive documentation, including instructional videos demonstrating software features and how to solve real-world problems using ASAP. The question you need to ask yourself now is, your other software suppliers providing you with the premium service you deserve?